Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cody down and welcome you to the 1967 playoffs between the Baltimore Orioles legend, well, that legend, so yeah, and the 1967 St. Louis Cardinals. Baltimore and St. Louis won their respective AL and NL stuff in the 1967 season. I picked it kind of because of the Impossible Dream and also because it's Canada's centennial. Nevertheless, we have ourselves a great matchup. The winner of this tournament gets the top seed from the 1967 thing and into that 128 team tournament. If I need to take a look at my notes here, Michael. Yeah, San Francisco took third because they were the best runner-up scorer. So 67 Giants are third, and the Twins because of Harmon Killebrew going 2 out of 3 at the Triple Crown things took fourth. So yeah, so these two teams will make it to that 128 tournament, but everything is for giggles. All right, so Baltimore takes on St. Louis. We are going to simulate until someone is got a chance to win the series. So game one goes to the old dogs, 2-1. Phoebus beating Steve Carlton. Yeah, a lot of people forget that Steve Carlton was a St. Louis Cardinal for the longest time until he asked for too much money, and Gussie Busch was upset and traded him to Philly for Rick Wise, which was not wise. No RBIs. Well, 6 hits for St. Louis. Baltimore, their 2 RBIs by Powell and Etchebarren. So Phoebus the win. Carlton in third. Got 6 strikeouts, stick Hughes. So Phoebus winning. Play-by-play 2 in the. So Baltimore scored on a wild pitch. The Cardinals scored on a wild pitch. Shannon was at the plate when Javier scored. Etchebarren singled to home Boog Powell in the 5th, and in the 6th, Boog sack fly to make it 2-1. Game 2. McNally versus Hughes. Game 2 sees St. Louis crush it 11-1. McNally could not get out of things. 5 RBIs by Julian Javier. So nice job by him. The only RBI for Baltimore's Belfry. Hughes went 0-9. McNally only went 3. Drabowski sucked. He went through 6, gave up 6 runs in 2 innings. And Jim Miller, 3 innings of work. So no home runs. No. Game 3 sees Washburn versus Richkert. Autoplay. And it was St. Louis winning 7-3 as Washburn beats Pete Reichert. Joe Horner picks up the save. I don't know why there's no Bob Gibson in this. Well, anyway, yeah. 3 RBIs by Tolan, 2 by McCarter, 2 RBIs by Paul Blair, 1 by Etchebarren. So Reichert only went 4 1/3. Then Harden 2 2/3. Then Eddie White went 2 innings. Washburn won 7 innings of work. Horner picks up 2 innings of work. Game 4, Gibson versus Barber. And Bobby Gibson does his job. St. Louis is now 3-1 up on Baltimore. 5-3. Gibson the win, Barber the loss, Ray Willis the save. You have Steve Barber famous for throwing. Steve Barber. Sorry. Yeah, Steve Barber. Steve Barber? Is it Steve Barber? Anyway, he pitched 6 2/3 and do the Watt divide. Gibson 7 innings. Willis came in for 2. 5-3 your score. No home runs. 2 RBIs by Boog, 1 by Pelfrey. Brock Vladimiris up the top. Yeah, that's Barber, right? That's Steve Barber. That's Steve Barber. Yeah, Steve Barber. Jeffrey. So it's 3-1 St. Louis. Carlton versus McNally. I'm surprised that Bob Gibson will be used for game 4, but yeah. St. Louis has a chance to knock down Baltimore. St. Louis, their AI lineup is like this. Bobby Tolan. You can't leave Bobby Tolan out. He had 3 RBIs, and I know he only played 1 game, but Bobby freaking Tolan is a 9-hole hitter. I'm going to put him to number 8 and put Dal Maxwell in at number 9. Baltimore. Their AI gen. Russ Snyder. I don't think so. Mark Ballinger. How old was Ballinger? Like 25? He was 22. Yeah, I think I put him in or Kurt Mooden. I'm going to put him in. And that's for the 2 slot. So yeah, Ballinger would be a perfect number 2 hitter. I started a joke. Radish. Snake. Well, anyway, we got Cardinals and Baltimore. Cardinals trying to take that care of Baltimore.
Replay radio is live from Baltimore.
They were the national champs. Yeah, they were the national champs. Dave McNally went only 3 innings in his loss, giving up 5 runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Lou Brock, the speedster, batting .250 with 3 RBIs. Pitch of the way. Deep fly, but F-Rob makes the catch.
One out, base is empty.
Here comes Kurt Flood. It's a little slow. Yeah, I know. Kurt Flood, 421 with 4 RBIs. Pitch of the way. Got him, strike 3.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Roger Dodger Harris. Yeah, it's stupid that if you have the internet open, it's going to slow you down. Roger Maris, 273 with an RBI. He doubles down the line. So Roger Maris, poor Maris. The Yankee fans just threw him out of town. Brock, came in for Broglio, one of the worst trades in Yankee history. Kurt Flood, great center fielder, but his time ended in 1968 when he made that boo-boo in Game 7, and basically he was done for. Here's the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda, 357. He needs to get some hits together. Hit to short, and not so fast. He's out.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first for Baltimore. All right, here's Steve Carlton. He pitched 8 1/3 innings. He's got the loss somehow. But yeah, they're going to go with Carlton. Great guy, yeah. He used to be a car, don't forget about that. Luis Aparicio, former West. Base hit. Yeah, it's 3-5 after Woody Birds. Carlton, does he make boo-boo? Yes, indeed. Aparicio beats the second base.
No outs, man on second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
There's Mark Bellinger, the shortstop guy who replaced Aparicio.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to bunt. Why not? Carver sees this and can only get the guy first. So nice job by Bellinger. He'll be better.
1 out, man on third.
Future years, I promise you. And now here's Paul Blatt, 214 with 2 RBIs. And right to center, that's a base hit. That's a hit. Catch for extra bases. Has to be a 6. It's not. Well, Kurt Flood's one of the best.
1 out, man on first.
Around. Here's F-Rob, 267. He was traded from the Reds because they said he was an old 30. So Shave, strike 3. It's 2 outs.
2 outs, man on first.
And now here's Boot Powell, 250 with 3 RBIs. And he lines out, but Baltimore does strike first.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error.
I know, I used the DH because I love to use the DH.
Top of the second.
I like these lesser guys out there. Here's McIver, the catcher, 375, 4 RBIs. Recently deceased, too. Yeah. Hit the second, and oot.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Mike Shannon, doing terribly, 2 for 15. He was a radio guy for 3 decades on the kind of broadcast. And a base hit. He doesn't care what happens. I know he's the only starter below the Mendoza line.
1 out, man on first.
But he doesn't care. Now who they have? The guy with 6 RBIs who's been the shock. Here in RBIs. Uh-oh, did he go deep? He needs a low number. That's a 1. This could be a home run. It is. Sankey that one. I don't know what Jack Buck does for the home run. Adios, amigo.
1 out,
tater tot by Julian Javier. That's the first home run by either side. It's now 2-1. Here comes Bobby Tolan, the DH, 3 RBIs. He would do better with the Reds in the 70s. At the second base, he's out. But Bobby Tolan has had 3 RBIs.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Dal Maxwell, the shortstop. The number 9 hitter. And a triple. Holy St. Laurent. These guys are good, scary good. Yeah, Baltimore won their thing. I'll prove it to you.
2 outs, men on third.
Here's Lou Brock. Can he get an RBI? No, the left-handed. And Maxwell
2 runs,
90
3 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second. Brooks, the human vacuum cleaner Robinson at the plate. Remember the short, easy play by Maxwell. 1 down. Well,
1 out, bases empty.
He's done some good offense. Davey Johnson, 231. He would have the record for home runs by a second baseman in City and with the Blues.
1 out, men on first.
Luke's, and now Etchebarren the catcher. But a base action is a 3-1, a possible pass ball. Carver asks me high number. It's not.
1 out, men on first.
It has to be higher. Here's Etchebarren. So Chief, strike 3. Cute.
2 outs, men on first.
Here comes Kurt Belfry, the left fielder. Moving right to center. Kurt Flood is a 5, and he'll snag it. No chance, Baltimore, no chance.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
Now let's head to the 7th. It's 4-3 Baltimore. Okay, let's keep going. Here's Lou Brock against Jim Harden. Oh, did he go deep? Yeah, I doubt that. Yeah, Lou Brock does not really have home run power. He gets a looping single.
No outs, men on first.
There's Kurt Flood. He might steal. Well, Brock will steal without a throw because he's Lou frickin' Brock. That's who he is.
No outs, men on second.
He'll try to steal
defense
third
is
base.
playing
It's not
in
for
the
sure.
corners.
If it was a plus sign, he's stealing. It's a steal.
No outs, men on third.
There's Flood. Fly ball to the left. Is this going to tie the game? You bet. So Flood has tied her up. 4-4.
1 out, bases empty.
Trying to do his job. Here comes Roger. You. St. Louis trying to win this series in 5. Just ice it right here, right now. Pitch to Cepeda. Fly ball to center. Blur will make the catch. Maris will have to stay.
2 outs, men on first.
And here comes McCarver. Hit the second and base hit off his glove, but I think that's going to be the end of Harden.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Yes. Yes, they said. And they're going to go with Wally Bunker. Watt's not available today. He's bad. That means he's not available. Wally Bunker comes in at age 22. And nice job getting Shannon to line out to right.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
On to the 7th, Jim Cosman is on the bump for the Cardinals. Here's Efron. Hit or miss? I think that's a miss. It is a miss. Fly ball to his opposite number. Oh, sorry. 8th center field.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Boog.
1 out, men on first.
Here's Brooks. 6-3 on the ground now. Powell will get to second base. They know about Brooks Robinson.
2 outs, men on second.
They don't care. Here's Johnson. 2 doubles, though. He was looking to get a hit, but no.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 8th.
Cardinals, Javier, Tolan, Maxwell. Javier went deep. He's got 3 RBIs today. He's got 9. Hit the second base, he's out. So, yeah. Guy
1 out, bases empty.
Almost 2 RBIs a game. Here's Tolan. Hit to left. Belfry is a 3. Looks good for a hit. Yep. Just enough for a hit.
1 out, men on first. It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Ground out to first. This will probably be a double play. Oh no, Tolan moved to second base. Oh, they have 2 outs.
2 outs, men on second.
Here's the Brock. And a base hit. Tolan. Is he going to score? Yes, he does. Luke Brock does it again. Another RBI, make it 5-4.
2 outs, men on first.
For some reason, he doesn't want to steal. Here's Flood. And he gets a base hit. Brock will... Oh, come on. He'll go to third base. 5-4, that's an extra base. So, first and third. Now, the Orioles are worried.
2 outs, men on first and third.
You could walk Maris to get... But you had Cepeda. So, well, Flood might steal anyway. Nope.
2 outs, men on first and third.
And they're going to go with Miller. They're going to go with John Miller. Pitched 3 good innings at 1 game. Hit the first base. Possible infield single. Oi. It is. An infield single by Maris. And we're going to make it 6-4. See, Yankee fans, you basically threw them out of town. Look what happened. Do you walk Cepeda to get to McCarver? No. Because McCarver's got those RBIs. But they know Cepeda. Well, it's a double to the left, so it's an RBI as is. Maris, will he score? 1-4, yes he does. A 2 RBI double by Cepeda. It's now 8-4. I think it's safe to say St. Louis
2 outs, man on second.
Don't you? Well, here's McCarver. Walk him to get to Shannon. Well, you're up by 4. Okay. McCarver. They will intentionally walk him. I didn't intentionally walk him.
2 outs, men on first and second.
To get to Mike Shannon. I don't think we worry about it. Hit or miss? That's a hit by Shannon. Well, he's getting those hits when he needs to. Cepeda will be caught out. He tried.
4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th. Let's see what Cosman can do against Etchebarren, Belfry, and Aparicio. Well, Etchebarren's out.
1 out, bases empty.
I know. Belfry. Get to center field. Flood is a 5. You know that's going to be a catch. That's 2 outs.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Aparicio. It's a short and got it. So, nice job by Cosman.
They go down quietly, nothing doing
this half inning. I think they'll keep Cosman on the bump until it's a safe situation. So John Miller gave up 3 hits. So it's going to be Burkina who will come in. And they give Javier a nice round of applause. It will be Steve Huntz who will come in to pinch hit. Hit or miss? I think that's a miss. Well, you get him into the game anyway.
1 out, bases empty.
1 out. Bobby Tolan, they're going to let him walk away. It will be Jimmy Williams, the future Toronto manager. And he grounds out. That's 2 outs.
2 outs, bases empty.
Now Maxwell, they don't need him, so it's going to be Ed Spezio, the future Seattle Pilot. It's a second, and he's out. It doesn't really matter.
And just like that, the inning's over.
4th spot in the 8th may have
Bottom
been
of
the
the
icing
9th.
on the cake. They need some substitution. Shortstop, they're going to go with Gagliaro. Second base, they'll go with Ted Savage. He'll play second base. So you got Ballinger, Blair, and Robinson. Bellinger's been a nightmare. And they'll go with Bob Johnson, who could hit. 2 for 7. Bird play. Is it an odd number? It is. We go to the book. Here it is a 6-2 tap in front of home plate. The defense rating. Subtract 1. So it could be a 5 or 6. It is a 4. Well, even with the -1.
1 out, bases empty.
Not enough. Paul Blair to the plate. Right to Savage. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Now 1 more out. Robinson. Hit or miss. It's a fly ball. This will be caught by Roger Maris, and the St. Louis Cardinals are your
St.
champions.
Louis wins the game. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
St. Louis wins the 1967 thing. Baltimore takes the thing. Kosman gets the win, bunkered the loss. Well, the 4 runs were in the 8th on his name. Julian Javier, the MVP. Baltimore can't believe it. They won the first game, but couldn't win anything else. The only home run in the series was Javier's. Carlton went 5 1/3. That would be good enough for the win, but it was 4-4. Kosman came in and saved the day. Wally Bunker is technically the loser. It's not McNally's fault. But yeah, the Cardinals take out the Orioles in 5, so they're the top thing from 1967. Baltimore takes second. I know you'll be thinking total bullshit. Well, I'll show you the 1967 season that I did to prove to you. See, look at the left. Baltimore 93 and 68. Even though they lost, they beat the White Sox by 1 game. So yeah, Baltimore won 93 in the replay, thanks to Paul Blair's 328 average. St. Louis beat the Giants. Even if they lost, they would have beat the Giants by 1 game. That would have been amazing. St. Louis and San Francisco. Cepeda had the RBI leader. Carlton was second in ERA and all that. Yeah, Perry second in wins. Cepeda won the and McCovey took second in home runs. So that would be dangerous. But yeah, San Francisco takes third, and Minnesota takes to the 2/3 thing from Killebrew. Ruins the White Sox and the Tigers from getting the 67 team in there. So it doesn't matter. That's just there. And now you can't call bullshit. I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.